sound speeds. Roll camera, please.
Shakey is about a family, a father, a widower, and his daughter, who moved to the big city with their doggie. When they move to the city, they find out that they can't keep their dog. What do you do when you're faced with the dilemma of keeping or not keeping your dog? It's about family and sticking together and through thick and thin.
You know, Shakey represents the underdog in everybody because Shakey's sort of like an outsider, and that's what happens when we're in the building. We come and we move in, and everybody is different, and we feel like outsiders. And so, you know, there's a little Shakey in all of us.
Mostly when you're on a set that has a family film screenplay, you're going to be around people who are really family-oriented. And that's the great part of making a family film, is that families can get together. They're not separated. They can all sit and watch a film together.
3D has been eye-opening as far as an artistic tool. One of the things that James Cameron talks a lot about, and the word that he uses that I really appreciate, is immersion. His ability to immerse an audience in a film becomes profoundly greater by shooting it in 3D. So the more we did tests, we did several tests in pre-production, the more I realized that shooting something with depth creates an image that is more lifelike. It's more like we see in reality.
I don't even think about it. I forget that it's in 3D. We shot something last week where I had this power tool and I waved it out, and Kevin was like, yeah, do that again. Do that power tool. Wave the power tool out. And I was like, are you sure? I was like, are you sure I want to do that? He was like, yeah, it looks really cool in 3D. And I go, oh yeah, this is in 3D.
This is new for everybody, and it's new for me also. And it's been very interesting. I'm very curious. I've been asking. I saw the big machine with the two cameras.
3D is amazing. I'm excited to see the rest of the movie in 3D. The food fight.
Boy, when you sit behind and watch the monitor when something's being shot and you've got the glasses on, you're watching it in 3D. It's awesome. It's so great. The first time the slate came up on one of those, I was like, ah! I was like, ah.
Oh, now they're all movie LA. Now they're all like putting on sunglasses inside. I'm like, what's up, Kevin? What's up with the shades? He's like, 3D, man. I can't see it without it. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's 3D movie.
JT O'Neill, where are you, JT O'Neill? Your time's coming, and the Jersey's coming for you. Half man, half machine. In a good way, not in the Terminator way.
I've noticed that I kind of immediately went like, oh wait, let's do some 3D stuff, you know. Can we turn that into a 3D shot where I'm like going toward the camera, like sighing the receiver, you know. So it's intriguing to me. I'm looking forward to doing some more.
I think pushing in, and then when we went over the 3D map, we sort of flipped it and said, you know, why don't we start close for the next bit and come back slow and accentuate the loneliness, and then as soon as we hit our number 2, the door opens and Bev comes in, and that sets up the stunt.
Okay, so just to be clear, I'm walking here. If you came over, could you get a shot of him coming toward the camera?
Oh yeah,
that'd be a good 3D
absolutely.
Thing, and I could go.
Do we have a padlock that's shorter, art department?
Last looks on hair, please. Let's set it up quick. Let's pop it off and let's go.
46, thank you. Mark?
Action.
Whoa! Whoa!
Great.
By using depth in an image, I think there's a way for me to allow an audience to feel like they're sitting there with this family and they're a part of that family experience. If I can give that audience that feeling that they're sitting there, then I've achieved my goal.